Hey guys, so for this first video, I want to talk about learning how to push the floor away from you. Okay, so it kind of sounds nuts, right? Because usually we push things that we can move, right? So like we push a weight, right? You're sitting in the leg press and you're pushing that away from you. Same thing when you're sitting at the bench press and you're pushing that away, right? So one of the ways that we create our own resistance in our body, so there's no need for weights, our body weight becomes our weight, is we learn how to press the floor away from us, all right? And so what this is gonna do, because in the yoga practice, we don't get those pull muscles, we don't get the back engagement because there's no pulling action, right? However, when we learn to push away and engage our back, we get the back muscles, okay? So I'm gonna show you a few exercises, how to learn how to start using the back body and how to start pushing the floor away. So the first thing I'm going to show you are shoulder protractions on the forearms. So you'll move onto your forearms and you want the forearms shoulder width apart. So make sure your elbows right under your shoulder. All right, elbows under the shoulders, and you're going to just collapse your chest down to the floor. So the shoulder blades will start to squeeze towards one another, and then press the floor away and lift into your upper back. And as you do that, spread the shoulder blades across your back and lift the space right between the tips of the shoulder blades up. And I want you to push the floor away with your elbows in your hands and lift into that space and hold, and then lower back down. Good. So each time you lift up, it's like lifting a weight. Push the floor away and lift the upper back. And as you start to feel the space between the shoulder blades, you may want to bring the chin in a little bit and keep lifting right between the shoulder blades up. Now hold this space and push through the hands and the elbows a little bit more. See if you can soften your neck and your upper shoulders and engage into your armpits. So start to feel the space right under the armpit engage. Good, and then you'll let it go. So it's just like lifting weights. So we find the muscle contraction by softening and then engaging, right? So as we lift weights, if we're doing bicep curls, the letting go and then the engaging is what builds the muscle. So it's the same thing here. So you'll find the softness, you'll let your chest come towards the mat, and then you'll push the floor away. Draw the outer shoulder blades out to the sides. Spread between the tips of the shoulder blades apart and lift into that space. So you want to feel engagement up into this area here, and then wrap those shoulder blades around and find the engagement into your underarms. All right, so you'll just collapse it and then engage it to lift. And in the lifted part, you can hold for a couple counts, and then you can soften again and release. And then lift it up, and then this time, stay in the lift, and instead of collapsing it down, slowly bring yourself in, but keep engaging those muscles under your underarms, and then lift it back up. So you start at the top, you're in the lifted place, and then keep pushing the floor away. So resist the urge to lower, but at the same time lower. Okay, you're creating that cool resistance in your body. Push the floor, find the lift. Now resist the urge to come down, but at the same time come down. All right, so those are two different ways to use shoulder protractions on your forearms to build some upper back strength and to learn how to push the floor away.